I've never felt so embarrassed to be poor in my entire life. So let me set the scene for you, okay? I just went to downtown Winter Park in Florida, which looks like this. It's pretty fancy. There's stores like Lululemon and a wine and cheese place, okay? I originally went there for Rocket Fizz because I know they're cheap and I really wanted an orange soda. I didn't know that downtown Winter Park was a very high-class area, so I showed up in these clothes. This is what I was wearing, okay? It's not even that bad, but I wasn't wearing a bra or anything. And you may be thinking, oh, those are just regular clothes. Yeah, I thought so too until I showed up and people were wearing things like heels and sometimes even suits and ties. I was so not dressed for the occasion. Anyway, I tried to ignore it, okay? Because I couldn't buy literally anything in that plaza except for Rocket Fizz. So we walked around with our shitty orange soda and just explored. People there were laughing like they had high credit scores. Like, ha 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 ha. I was so insecure. But I didn't give a fuck. I wanted to explore anyway, even though I was getting looks. First of all, the park said no pets allowed. The park said no pets allowed. There were these little gardens that were lining the sidewalk, and one of them had dirt coming out of it because, duh, it's a fucking garden and we're outside, next to the park. And there was a sign in it that said, "Pardon our dirt." Bro, what? We're outside! There's gonna be dirt outside! Anyway, I was laughing about that. I thought that was fucking wild. And then we passed in front of this wine and cheese place, okay? There were two really fancy chicks out front, definitely upper middle class. As we were slowly walking by, taking in the scenery, I see a worker come from inside to outside, crawl underneath the table next to this chick's almost bare feet in her face to fix the wobbly table with a little fucking insert. I didn't hear the conversation leading up to that. I only heard her saying, "Oh my god, that's so much better, thank you." And then the lady just got up and walked away. There's so many reasons why I think that's insane, but here was my train of thought, okay? Not only did that rich lady decide to tell the worker about a rocky table that is outside on the sidewalk, the worker not only received that complaint, but had a fucking solution for a rocky table. And had no problem getting on her hands and knees and crawling underneath the table next to her bare fucking feet to fix it for her, and then just got up and walked away like it was fucking normal for her. That is literally movie supervillain stuff. I didn't think that actually happened in real life, and I have been very humbled to be in such a rich area that not only has those problems and solutions, but actually knows those solutions exist enough to ask for them. I'm blown away. So either I'm never going downtown ever again, or I'm going to go back with nicer clothes and apologize to the workers that work there. Because how are you not fucking humiliated to ask for that? How are you not embarrassed? I'm shocked. Am I just like out of the loop? Is this normal information for people? Because I have never seen this before. I just had to tell someone, okay? I thought it was fucking insane. I had to tell someone.